What's up, Nick Nation? We're back to another episode of the Nicky Gordo Show every Wednesday live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm here with Mikey. What's up, Mikey?
What's going on, Nicky Gordo? How we doing?
John, what are you doing? What'd you do today?
Doing great. Had some croquetas. Found out the due date of my baby girl. And what else, man? Just worked with you on this podcast stuff.
Nice. When's your baby girl due?
July 7th, 7/7, so lucky sevens across the board. That's gonna be nice.
Nice. What are you naming it?
I'm naming her Amelia after Amelia Earhart.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not naming Amelia.
Yeah.
Amelia?
Because Natalie's like really into aviation. We just saw this documentary on Amelia Earhart.
No, but I thought you would name it like
like
an Italian name.
We were stuck with an Italian name for a bit, like Caterina. But
Don't do it to her.
what, Amelia Earhart?
No, Caterina.
No, don't do that one either.
Yeah, you can't. You're gonna go to school and what's your name? Caterina, and the kids are gonna be like, okay, try hard. Name something cool.
Name her. What do you want me to name her?
I don't know.
YSL?
Like a normal girl name.
I don't know. I think we're pretty set on Amelia Earhart.
Well, you can name that. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know the other day how we did the episode, and I was talking about what's that shit called? School zones.
Yeah, they caught you, huh?
So I wake up today, and I go to my mail, and I get a letter in the mail it said Miami-Dade school zones. I'm like, damn, did they watch my reel? I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm like, damn, did they watch it? And then I open it, and I got a ticket for going 30 miles per hour. A ticket like I'm in Nazi Germany, right? 100, like I'm in living in Nazi days, Soviet Union days with George Stalin and Hitler. I'm paying $30. I mean, I went 30 miles per hour in a 10 mile per hour zone, and they gave me a ticket.
It's a shame.
It's not my fault that your kid's incompetent and can run into a street. It's not my fault that your kid is below IQ levels. It's not my fault that your kid doesn't have basic common instinct and knowledge. It's not my fault that your kid cannot survive in real world.
So you're not taking accountability for driving over the speed limit?
I don't care about driving over speed limit. Driving over 20 miles per hour. If you're a kid and you run into the street, like, you shouldn't be in public. Just how, like, if I go bowling, I'm gonna go bowling in a bowling alley and bowl in my bowling lane. I'm not gonna take a bowling ball and roll it on the street. A kid shouldn't run in the middle of the street. Like, I am not responsible for the common knowledge and the teachings of your kid. If you have a kid and he cannot stay in the sidewalk and decides to run into a street, that is your fault as a parent for being stupid. It is.
But what time was it, though? I feel like sometimes, like, look, dude, the school zone thing, it needs to be enforced between the hours of, like, 8 and 9 when there's a lot of kids. You're not driving at that time.
No,
They hit you with that ticket, like, at 1 p.m. when all the kids are in school and they caught you on the camera.
Yeah,
right?
it was like on 1, 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. You
Which
know
is
what
insane.
I mean? Like, that's not right. Now, when there's a bunch of kids there, I mean, yeah, dude, come on. What, are you not going to drive 50 miles an hour?
Yeah,
there's a bunch of kids because you're a safe driver.
Never drive 50 miles per hour 100%, but 30 miles per hour is not that fast. Like, I can see if a little kid runs into my car.
But the real point is that there's no kids.
Yeah, there's
They're
no
all
kids.
in school, and it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, there's no kids anywhere. We're just driving 30 miles per hour. There's no kids anywhere.
That's messed up. That's messed up. They're taking advantage of you because if there were kids, it'd already be slow. You know what happened to me on Monday, though?
What?
Dave, can you pull up a photo of a Honda Ridgeline?
Yeah.
So it was Monday. I was dropping off my son at school, and I was trying to get to a lane. I was trying to get over to this lane, and the Honda Ridgeline is trying to stop me from getting over to his lane. But it's 15-mile-an-hour school zone. Everyone's going slow. This guy in his like late 40s is speeding up. He's trying to dodge the lane. And anyways, I'm trying to get over to his lane, and he speeds up. So I slightly speed up, cut him off. He honks at me. And then I get over to one more lane because I'm trying to make this left. And dude, he honks at me so hard, hits the gas, goes around me, cuts me off. This guy in his Honda Ridgeline right there like that. You should see the bed on that thing though. It's crazy. Cuts me off. I look to my left. It's an open lane. So I pull up right next to him. It's a red light. And I put down my window. And I'm like, buddy, what the hell is like, what's your problem, bro? Like, we're in a school zone. So what he just talked about right now, like, that's kind of like what happened to me. I'm like, we're in a school zone, dude. Like, I'm trying to merge over to a lane. And he goes, F you. You cut me off. F you. And I was like, F me. F you. And nice Honda Ridgeline, buddy. What do? Go to Costco and buy packets of water and put them in the bed, in that little ass bed? And yo, the dude was stunned. It was like he got tased and he couldn't say nothing. Like, he put his window up and that was it. He went home. Haven't seen him since. Haven't seen him for the last few days.
Yeah. I hate majority of Miami drivers.
Yeah.
I think they're shit. I would have spit on him 100%. I believe people need to get spit on from time to time.
Mikey, do you think you've adopted some of Nick's characteristics on the road? Like as far as like,
Bro, 100%.
me too.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah, 'cause you start
I'm
realizing.
like honking at people now.
You start, you,
Every time I see a girl, this stupid shit, I'm like, it's always a girl.
it is always a woman driver.
No, this is a dude. This is a dude in his late 40s, a grown adult, dropping his kid off just like me.
What was his descent?
I don't know, dude.
Hispanic?
Nah, dude. He looked like he was probably like
Indian?
either that or like from Trinidad and Tobago, you know, like those like light skinned like people who might be like Islander, or you might be from Ecuador. I don't know. You know, it's
Because
one of
remember,
those.
third world countries is not a country problem. It's an ideology and person problem. There's no such thing as a third world country. There's always issues as third world people. That's what it is. Because you put a bunch of Americans in a third world country, we're going to build it up. So therefore, third world countries do not exist. Third world people exist. And then their society makes them. So when you give third world people licenses in America, no one knows how to drive.
You got a point there.
Yeah, it's deep. There's no such thing as a third world country. Third world countries don't exist. It's third world people.
Do you think Peru is a third world country?
Yeah, I think South America is all. I don't think any country in South America is not a third world country. Every country in South America is third world.
Argentina?
Third world country. Every country in South America is third world country.
Yeah, dude. I went to Peru one time and it was like, it was supposed to be 4 lanes, but somehow there was like 8 lanes, you know? Like there's just like its own thing going on over there. They're actually better drivers than us over there.
In
though.
Peru?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, they've got cojones, you know? Like they know how to merge. They're not scared. They got to get in front. They're not abiding by all the lanes there. Like they're on some different
You know what I
stuff
think is
over there.
really gay?
What?
I saw it the other day. Someone in the sauna was talking about it. You know what LinkedIn is?
LinkedIn? Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Yeah, I have one.
For why do you have one?
For the company. We have to have one.
Well, I don't have one, but I saw someone on LinkedIn and they were just like, "Oh, follow me on LinkedIn." I'm like, "Shut up! What the f do you want me to follow you on LinkedIn for?"
He said follow you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, but it's like for what? Like, what the hell do I want a LinkedIn for? Like, what is it for?
just to like, I think it's really good for like recruiting or having conversations with like other people like that are professionals.
But I don't want
or
to
some shit.
report an NPC on LinkedIn. Like every corporate douchebag has one, I guess, because from the talks that they were having in the sauna, I got that from them.
Yeah, more than you have a LinkedIn?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
You have a LinkedIn, Paulie?
I don't have a LinkedIn. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, a YouTube, a Facebook, and a TikTok.
At the Nicky Gordo show.
Yeah, what the hell do I want a LinkedIn for? What the hell did it do? For real?
You should see Jensen Wang. Jensen Wang, the CEO of NVIDIA. You should see his LinkedIn profile. He was a Denny's busboy. That was his job. And then his other job on his LinkedIn profile, CEO of NVIDIA.
What's his name?
Jensen Wang.
Oh, you know what else happened to me that really pissed me off?
What's up?
Because I could care less about the CEO of NVIDIA. If he's not getting me free stock, I don't care about him. We probably will never be friends. So I went golfing the other day, right? I went to Mikasuki. I scored a 98. Not too terrible, not good, right? Broke 100. And it's me and my boy. And we're behind this dad and his son.
Yeah.
The son was like maybe 15, 14.
Okay.
And he's at the tee box.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not joking. He swung 10 times. He swung 10 times and didn't hit the golf ball.
How old was the son?
15, 16.
All right, that's messed up.
And he swung 10 times. And the dad's teaching him. And I look, I'm like, hey, get out of the way.
You told him.
I told him that. And they just look back. Because now you're not being courteous. You swung 10 times. It's not like he hit it and he shanked it or sliced it. He hit it and it didn't contact with the ball. And they look back and I'm like, move or let us skip you guys.
I'm with you 100%. Dude.
And what did he do?
What did he do?
The son picked up, put it in his car, and then the dad hit it, didn't go anywhere, maybe 130 yards. And then the son, what? He tries to hit it from there again, 10 times.
From where the dad hit it.
From where the dad hit it.
He dropped by the dad.
100%. So I don't know what I hate
And
more, bad golfers or Islam.
Did they let you pass through at all, or did you have to play behind?
Well,
that
after
the whole
2 holes,
time?
they left.
Oh, they were
I don't know where they went. They went somewhere.
They went to the driving range where they should have been.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, some people just need to start taking initiative and being good people. And just, not annoying or a nuisance. Like, if you're not hitting a golf ball, why the hell are you in a course?
Yeah, I took my son to the golf course, and what I did was I purposely didn't go to the tee box, dude. Like, what? Like, you don't know how to play golf. Like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play like 20 yards away from the hole, right? You're gonna chip it up there, and then you're gonna putt for a bit, and it's gonna be fine. That's courteous. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna let him take out the driver and miss 15 times and then also get discouraged. What the dad did there is discouraged his son, embarrassed him in front of you guys and the homies, right? And now his son's gonna like not want to play golf again because he knows he can hold people back.
Yeah, he
right?
sucks.
He's got to be at the driving range. That's what he's got to do.
But listen, this guy Shadow Work, part of Nick Nation, shout out Shadow Work. We shouldn't allow people from countries that don't have a word for maintenance, not fix, not clean, maintain. It's literally a foreign concept in many places. Yeah, 100%. Indians come in our country and just poop everywhere. Well, not our country, mainly in Canada. We have a big problem there. But don't get it messed up. Listen, I love chicken tikka masala. I love naan bread, right? I love Indian lamb chops. I had one of the best lamb chops of my life. There were some Indian flavors with pomegranate seeds on them. They were beautiful. But I do think the Indians that go to Canada just poop everywhere. It's a proven fact. There was this guy. He's actually from the CIA. And Matan Evans just interviewed him. I forgot his name. He's one of the most famous CIA people of all time. You can Google it. And he said, dude, well, Matan said, what's one of the countries that's the most disgusting people of all time? It just came out yesterday. And the guy said, India. He's like, I saw countless people just pull their pants down and poop in the middle of the street. It's crazy. It's like baboons. And the crazy thing is, in parts of India, they have baboons there too that probably don't do that.
You plan on taking a trip to India?
I don't want to go to India.
Gotta send you, bro. Gotta send you over there. So what do you got today? What do you got for us today? What are we pulling up?
You got a crackhead.
It's always nice when we have a crackhead.
Well, crackheads, plural.
Let's bring him up, man.
What's wrong? You all right? You can get up? You're gonna be crying. This guy, man. Oh, man. You all right, bro? You gotta get up, bro. You in a bad position. You in a bad position, G. You in a bad position. Fellas, y'all got... I'm calling the ambulance. I'm calling the ambulance.
Pause it, Dad.
Last time I know...
Listen, I said it. I think the fentanyl epidemic in America is the craziest thing in the world. Like it's literally the most disgusting thing in the world. It's like even when SoundCloud rappers were doing drugs back in the day, and they were like, you know, drinking lean and doing like pharmaceuticals and stuff. Like they weren't acting like this. Like yeah, they were in the studio like this, like super out of it, but they weren't faded on the street like this. Like this fat epidemic is insane. It's disgusting. That's why I gotta shut the borders down.
God, look at that. That's nuts.
What? The fat epidemic?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nuts.
disgusting. It's like, dude, we gotta go to Kensington in Philadelphia. We gotta go to LA, Skid Row, and just shut it down. Bring them all out. We gotta put them in buses and send them out. I don't want to be around them. No one does.
What do you think about people that are doing NOS and like whippets also?
I think you're stupid. Like you're stupid. Like you get a feeling for like 2 minutes and like cool.
Messed up.
Like you're just putting something in your mouth and inhaling it.
I'm ashamed to say that I partook in whippets 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago.
How many times did you do it?
Dude, I'll tell you this. I sat down and I got advice from a friend. I won't say his name. He just told me to just throw on the crappiest movie ever and just do whippets the whole time. And I did that. Stupid. To this day, don't recommend, dude. Like I would wake up and everything, I would feel latency in like a touch. Like if I did this, if I would touch the desk, like I would feel that sensation like 30 seconds later.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, no, it sucked.
Yeah.
Don't recommend it.
No, it's stupid. It's the worst thing ever. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I know I did whippets. When I did drugs, I like to spend money, so I drank lean.
Luxury. That's some luxury
Yeah,
stuff right
lean
there.
used to
Huh?
be luxury, and then whippets are just like, okay, crackhead. Like, what, you want to go buy a bottle at the smoke shop and just inhale gas to make you stupid? Go ahead.
But me,
Yeah.
it's the same shit. It slows you down. You're like at two, like you're just running super slow.
I don't know who the hell I don't know who you chilled with.
You're on slow mo on lean.
I did a whole albums on lean. I did tours on lean.
You did?
Obviously, I did. The hell, it didn't affect me. But I'm also a smart individual.
What's the worst? What's the most down bad you've ever been with a drug? And is that something you even want to say right now?
I've never been down bad, because if I was down bad, I would never be in that position. Because I get myself out of position before I get down bad.
But I saw you with something one time. I don't know if you want to make because like look, I'm for the record, I did whippets. That was the worst I've ever been.
I don't think I've ever.
What's the worst thing you've ever done? Or like the worst, like come on, dude.
Nothing.
Come on, bruh.
I did stuff, but I'm not
Alright.
ashamed of anything.
All right. I won't say it.
What else do we have, Dad?
It's Brian Thompson.
I said what I said. I don't give a fuck.
His children are better off without him. They need to learn to not be like their dad and enjoy the blood money, kids.
What was that? I didn't get that, what you said.
I'm standing on business. Fuck Brian Thompson. I don't give a flying fuck he died. Millions of Americans.
I
Who are they talking about?
liked it.
They're talking about the CEO that Louis Manzanillo killed.
Oh, yeah. So they're talking about how the woman there said that they're happy the CEO of United Healthcare got unalived, and that their kid should be happy they don't have to grow up with someone like that. Once again, it's always a deranged, lunatic leftist, 1 out of 10 women who said something crazy like that. Like, listen, I hate Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden and Obama were 2 of the worst presidents we've ever had in our lifetime, right? But I'm never gonna say I'm happy. If something tragedy happened to him, I would never be like, yeah, thank God. Like, you get me? Like, that's where we lose touch. Like, if you don't like someone, you can be like, oh, I hope they lose, or I hope this, sure. But you can't hate someone so much that you say, I'm so happy they're unalived. That's when, like, you become a crazy lunatic person. Like, cool, you didn't like the person from United Healthcare. Why? Because he's a billionaire? Because the American healthcare system is frauded? Well, yeah, the American health system sucks, but so does everywhere else across the world. I was in Canada where healthcare is free for me, and I still had to wait behind 30 homeless people. So healthcare is the healthcare is screwed everywhere in America, in England, and in Canada. There's no winning. Unless you're part of the government, you can't win. That's why you gotta get a trust bus.
That's a strong statement. What's making you say that today?
Because everyone pisses me off.
Sir Nicky.
Because anyone in government that you put your trust in will piss you off.
What happened?
It's not what happened. You just learn more. It's like Democrats used to be super cool. In the 90s, Democrats were cool. When John F. Kennedy, Democrats were cool. With Bill Clinton, Democrats were cool. Republicans with George Bush was cool. All these people were cool. And everyone just became crazy.
Crazy in what way? What's
Democrats
crazy to you?
became this cancerous ideology that weaponized LGBTQ. And then Republicans came in saying, we're going to clean the swamp and get everyone out of our politics, but they lied. So the left just weaponized.
Wait, how'd they lie, though?
How? Because, listen, I voted for Trump, but Trump lied. Trump lied about a lot of things. So the left weaponizes words and makes you become this suicidal, empathetic person. So now you destruct yourself because you think morally you're obligated to please other people. So you do this, empathy of suicide. And that's why the left is losing everything. But then the right people say that they're going to drain swamps and do this, and none of them do it. So they both lie to you.
Yeah.
But like, I can't go far right because I don't believe what they say. And then I can't go far left because they're all like weird trans LGBTQ Disney Channel Netflix movie people. Like everyone's fried.
Man.
That's why I just want to be in the middle.
Nick Nation.
I just want to be here.
Nick Nation, stand up.
I want to be
Rise.
I want to be this. I want to be the guy in the middle where, hey, I don't think gender stuff should be in schools. But I do think if you're gay, you can get married. But then I don't think we should have open borders because open borders are not good, right? I don't think, we should give help to everybody. But I also don't think that the Mexican lady in LA selling tacos should get deported for being illegal because she's not a criminal and all she's doing is selling tacos. Why can't I be in the middle? Why can't I do that? Why can't I say F trans stuff in schools? I support borders, but don't deport the Mexican lady selling tacos. Because we don't live in a perfect world, and unfortunately, you can't have it all.
Johnny Blaze says, Nick Nation, stand up. Dude Fuse Tib gave you a rainbow, and everyone else is agreeing with you. Nick Nation is rising from the ashes. Right now, you're building a movement.
Yeah, because that's what it is, bro. Like, listen, I said it. If you want to be GAY, you want to kiss a guy, cool, but don't bring it in schools. Do I think we should let 100 million illegals through the border? No. But don't deport the farmers that don't do anything wrong. You get me? But we can't live in a perfect world because everyone wants to complain about something.
Man, what else? What else is like a cause that you think you support, but that would like be viewed wrongfully if you were in the right? Because I feel like you did a lot of like the left ones that you don't support, but how about some more of the right ones? Like the don't deport the Mexican lady.
Like stuff that I don't agree with the right or don't agree with the left?
With the right. Because you already said a bunch of the left stuff. So give me some more of the right stuff.
That I don't agree with the right?
Yeah.
Well, I think abortion should be legal. Like, I don't think government should be in abortions. Like, if someone doesn't want to have a baby, why should you come in? It's not your kid. You don't know what financial situation they're going through. You don't know the hardships they're going through. You're not in their pockets. You don't understand their life. So why are you in this moral compass high horse telling someone they shouldn't have an abortion? It's none of your goddamn business. Like, that's like me saying, like, I pay taxes. I don't agree with taxes I pay. So if this person wants to have an abortion, let them have it. Why? So they can get my money and use it? No, if you're not ready for a kid and you genuinely don't think you are fit to be this parent, you shouldn't have one. Like, why? Like, that's one thing I don't agree with the right. Like, why are you why are you on this moral high horse compass saying they should have it? Then how about you support them? You don't want them to have an abortion? You pay their child bills. I don't want to pay it. I'm telling you right now, you should have the abortion. So if you're on the right and you think they shouldn't, your taxes go to them.
Dude, you just turned the table. Uno reverse card right now. I like it.
It's like you guys support them then, because I don't want to support them. I don't care if you have a kid or not. None of my business, because I personally don't know you. Maybe you're not ready. And yes, I do believe that sometimes, having a kid can change you for the better. Yeah. and it can make you a better person structurally, and you know you're gonna want to make more money because now you got to take care of somebody. But just how I had to stop thinking that people think like me, right? Because we had this talk. I had to stop thinking that people think like me. They had to stop thinking that people think like them. Because sometimes it could put that fire under your ass to work better, but it can also drain you, become complicit, work a 9 to 5, never achieve your goals because you're so scared to achieve your goals and fail that now you're complicit with living a 9 to 5 just to support your kid.
On the abortion topic too, like up to what month do you think it's okay though?
Brother, I don't give a shit.
Hold up
I'm
a
not
second, that's
scientifically. I
crazy.
don't know. Like I don't even know. I don't know on how many months a kid is born. I don't have a kid.
Dude.
When is a kid born? At 9 months?
Yeah, they're like full term between 37 and 40 something weeks.
I hate when people do weeks. How many months is this? Like people are like my kid's 26 months. No, your kid is two years
like
old.
at
Leave it at that.
like at 8.5 months, they're already considered like kind of like full term.
Okay,
even if they're preterm, they're still
okay. When do women give birth? At 9 months? At 9 months?
Dude, actually, hold up a second. Let
Holy
me save
shit!
you
Give me
here.
an answer. When do women give birth?
Let me save you here.
The 4 of you guys have kids.
9 months, nigga, 9 months.
So
9 months.
4 of you guys have kids.
Dude, I just don't want you to say something so outlandishly
outlandish.
stupid.
It's not stupid because
that it
majority of
gets
people
clipped all over the internet.
Majority of people believe it. When do people have babies? At 9 months?
Yes, at 9 months. But
Okay, so
But they can have them at 8.5 months or 8 months.
they can even have them at 6 months, at 5 months, and they'll still
okay.
survive.
Well, listen.
Standard is 9 months.
Then if the standard is 9 months, then what I would say, I think 3 months is enough to, you know, do your due diligence and thinking. Now, if you're doing 8 months and the baby's doing 9, yeah, that's insane. 7 months is insane, but like 3 months out of 9, yeah, like it should be like 3 months, 4 months, like yeah.
Oh no, 3-4 months.
Yeah,
That's long.
if you
That's
don't want
quick.
if you don't want a
It's
kid,
fine.
but
Fine.
if you don't want a kid, it is not it's your life, right? I'm not a Nazi. I can't tell you how to live your life. If you don't want a kid, you're not a bad person for not wanting a kid. At all, you're not a bad person.
I
You're
don't
just
think
not,
you're a bad person for not wanting a kid. I just feel like, dude, 4 months, like that baby's in there alive at 4 months. Yeah, it's like formed already. It's growing.
Then
like at 4
stop
months.
beating off.
Huh?
Then stop beating off because
do you
your jizz when you beat off gonna become a kid. So what's the difference? When you masturbate and you nut everywhere, that's a potential kid, right? Now it's yeah you're not with a woman and it's not fertilizing an egg, but if you want to take that moral compass route, well, dude, you just wasted life because that is life because it's inside of you. It's a life matter. Like no, brother, like.
Hold
listen.
up a second. That's completely
No,
different
it's
from a
not.
baby
No, it's
inside.
not.
From a baby inside, like a womb.
You
that
anti
has a heartbeat, that has its hands developed and
No,
its
you
brain developed. Like that's completely
anti-abortion
different.
people always say
Oh,
this.
dude, you're jerking it is not like the best argument to use.
Yeah,
for
listen,
that.
I'm Republican. I lean right. I'm middle, but I lean right. But that's one thing I'll never agree with. If someone doesn't want a kid, you can't come on your religious moral compass high horse and tell them they should have it. It's none of your goddamn business someone has it or not. Like it's really not. It's like not even I can say it. Like if someone genuinely doesn't want it, who are you to say that they should keep it? What if they're poor? What if they generally cannot support the kid? What if they cannot support the kid?
Dude, look, dude, I don't mind your statement. I just feel like 3 to 4 months is cooked, bro.
So what are you
That's
supposed to have
way
it at
too
1
much
week?
Like I don't know, like dude, I don't even know the right thing. I just know it's not 3 to 4 months. You know.
Nah, if it's 9 months and you end up at 3, that's fine. Go ahead, sure.
They're passing legislative laws that allow you to abort your baby and kill it at 9 months or even at delivery.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's
That's
states-
wild. I
some
don't
states
know.
that are allowing that.
I think that's the only like. Isn't there some stuff where it's like if it's like harming the actual mother or something like that? That's
Yeah,
where it
it's
could
like
happen? I don't know.
if it's gonna outlive the mother or something.
Yeah. Well, man, that was kind of nuts. What else do we have, Dave?
Yes.
Oh, we have Camp Ice.
Oh, you know what else
Breakers.
pisses me off right now? And I'm gonna say this.
What else pisses you off?
We need to get every foreign person out of our politics. Every single foreign person from any country, white, black, brown, Indian, Chinese, Japanese, every foreign person we need to get out of our political system in America. I don't care. You're not from here. Why are you donating money to us? People donate to get something. That's what donations are, right? Why do rich people donate? You really think Bill Gates donates because he's a good person? No. They donate because they get a tax cut at the end. That's what it is. No one really cares. Yeah, sure, it could make you happy and it could make you feel like, this righteousness, sure. But you don't really donate because you care. You donate because you get something out of it. That's how human nature is. You shake my hand, you clean my hand, I'll clean your hand, brother. We're going to start a cool thing. So you think these foreign people donate because, brother, we love you guys? No, they donate because they want something. That's how it all works. So I do think next, we get a trust bust and we eliminate all foreign donors in American politics. Every single one we kick out. I don't care where you're from.
Italians
You can be from Greeks. Yeah, Italians too. I'm Greek. You don't think I would want more Greek people to be legislators or presidents or mayors in America? Yeah, but you can't. Anything that is not America should not be in our politics funding us.
You just brought up donations. If you could entertain me for a bit, look, check this out, right? So I was talking to Natalie today, and she talked about this controversy that happened in London, okay? And there is this girl who had she's like making baked goods. So she makes fresh breads in the morning, and she makes like a bunch of them, like hundreds of loaves and and baguettes, all these fresh breads, right? And she has them in the front of her home, but it's on a trust system. It's called an honesty system.
Yeah, stupid.
Where it's donation based, right? It's donation based, and it's an honesty thing. So she's not there. She's not like operating the thing at all. It's like you grab a loaf of bread or you grab a baguette and you drop your money in the thing, right? Or whatever you think is appropriate donation for the baked goods. And some guy got caught like grabbing every single piece of bread. Some like chubby dude in London.
Oh, I saw the video.
Got caught grabbing all this bread, right? And now the cops are looking for him. They're saying that it was immoral, right? So now he asked me this question. I'll tell you my response after. But like, should that guy kind of go to jail or
No,
get
because
prosecuted by the cops?
It's not illegal to be an immoral person because everyone's moral compass is different. What I think is right, you're going to think is wrong. What a Jewish person think is right, a Muslim think is wrong. What a Christian person think is right, a Muslim person wants to marry a 9-year-old girl, right? Like everyone does something different. So it's like you can't go to jail because someone's moral compass doesn't align with yours. Because morality in the grand scheme of things, not always, morality in the grand scheme of things isn't illegal. You can be a bad person, sure, but you left it outside for free gains? Brother, it's free.
It was a honesty box, so it's donation based.
But those things don't exist. Like, there's no such thing as an honesty box. You're putting out it's like you're putting out a box with stuff. Hey, if you want to leave something, leave it. You don't have to leave anything.
See, I said a few things. I said that, she was in like, obviously that guy sucks, right? Like he took, I don't know, hundreds of dollars worth of bread for free. Like he sucks, right? But at the same time,
he didn't suck.
It's kind of her fault.
What's the difference between him taking a box of bread and then the little kid on Halloween taking 50 candies in a thing where it says take one?
He's being selfish and he's not thinking about other people that may not have the opportunity to buy some bread. That's like
no one thinks like that, brother.
Well, he should think like
you shouldn't think like that. You shouldn't. You should think for yourself and your friends and your family at the end of the day, and people care about you. If like this moral compass, I gotta think. No, you don't. Realistically, you know what I mean? Like think about you, your friends, and your family to get up. Like what? Like no one thinks like that. Nobody thinks like that. No one thinks like that.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks like that.
Yeah. So, anyways, like I was saying, like like obviously that's crappy, but it's not illegal. That's what I was telling her. Huge argument at the OBGYN today. For a solid 20 minutes, dude. Solid 20 minutes. Just a heated 20 minutes. A huge argument.
Yeah,
with that response right there.
It's not illegal, but he did nothing wrong. You might not like it, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't like, someone. I don't know. Like I don't like someone driving the speed limit, right? But like, cool. It's like him, like.
The counter argument then is like, that's messed up, dude. In this world, we should allow like trust to be a thing and honesty to be a thing, but it's people like that who ruin it. What's the argument to that?
That what?
That it's people like that who ruin like an honor-based system. It's people like that who abuse it, who take more than they should.
Well, no, because now you're just being an idiot and you're being gullible. There's bad people in this world just as there's good people. That's it. There's bad and there's good. And if you're stupid enough, That it's her. Actually, this is her fault, because if you're stupid enough to believe that people are all honest, and you need to fall on your ass and learn the hard way. That's like me leaving. That's like me buying a brand new Ferrari, parking it in downtown, and just leaving the keys on top of my hood. Someone's gonna steal it because there's bad people in this world. So, not shame on him. He's doing what he wants to do because he has free will, and you're put in this world with free will. Shame on her for thinking that everyone's nice. Everyone has the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
She's a retarded person.
Can I hit you with one more thing?
What?
So there's this other like psychological thing going around. And there's an answer. I'm gonna ask you for your answer, right? So there's 2 buttons that you could press, right?
Mm-hmm.
In one button, there's a 50-50 chance.
I'm pressing it.
I'm not done yet.
Go.
Okay. So, I'm going to start from the top. So there's a button that I can press that is going to decide like the fate of like the population in the world. One of the buttons you could press and you can save yourself. You can for sure save yourself.
Okay.
Right? You press that button, you're saved. You automatically are alive.
Okay.
Right? And the other button, if you press it and more than 50% of the population presses it, everyone in the world survives. What button are you pressing?
Save myself. Why am I gonna save people? People that I don't know. Right now, you had a button that said friends, families, my Nick Nation members, and the Nicky Gordo show viewers. Sure, I would click that button. But in the grand scheme of things, me or people that I don't know in this big world that 10% of the population lives in India, I'm clicking the button.
Yeah, the right answer is always the button that says save yourself, because if everyone would just to think for themselves, we would all live too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the other button, you're like pressing it, and now the fate of you surviving is in the hands of like other people doing the same thing, or you might get unalived. You might get unalived in that situation. But then the moral like question here is like, how about like a special needs person that like hits that forgets like right from wrong there, and they hit the wrong button.
That's their fault. My 8th grade teacher when I was in school didn't say, "Oh, you bubbled in the wrong letter in the multiple choice question." Hey, I'm equal. I don't want to hear I'm disabled. I don't want to hear I'm Chinese. I don't want to hear I'm black. I don't want to hear I'm Latino. I treat everybody the same. That's why I'm so equally hateful towards everyone and lovable towards everybody. I don't treat you differently. I don't treat you differently on your color, on your disability, or your religion. Unless you're Islamic. That's super left. I mean super far. I don't treat you differently. If you click that button because you messed up, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're mentally handicapped, you're white, you're black, you're Chinese, or anything. Treat you the same.
Nick Nation and all his members will survive because you guys are all pressing the right button, I guess. What's this next one? Camp Icebreakers.
This is where Nick needs to go.
This is a fat
Here
camp?
comes Abby on her pony all through the town. Crunch, crunch, crunch. My baby back to back to back. My baby side to side to side. My baby all through the town. Here comes Tina on her pony. Here comes Tina on her pony. Here comes Tina on her pony all through the town. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Pause it. What's one thing they all have in common?
They're all happy.
Yeah,
No, there's one thing every single one of those people in there have in common.
they're clapping like in sync.
Everybody in that room is a middle-aged white woman. And the middle-aged white woman is one of the most detrimentalist things to American culture and Western society. Western civilization, I'm sorry. It is a horrible thing. I'm telling you. The middle-aged white woman is a horrible thing.
Why?
Because they're the ones that are always mad about everything. Like, they're mad about everything at all times. All times, it's always a middle-aged... Like, how are you a middle-aged white woman at a Latino rally? Like, what do you know about Latino culture? What are you a middle-aged white woman at a black rally? What do you know about black culture or Chinese culture? Like, you don't know anything. You're just there because you're bored and you feel entitled because, once again, you want to be righteously correct and morally correct, that you go to these places to try to, like, dictate how they should feel.
Yeah.
So these middle-aged white women just get together, start dancing and prancing around like, dude, go find a boyfriend. Well, you can't find a boyfriend because, once you go to that realm, like you're not that sought out for. Like, what are you bringing to the table realistically? Unless you have $1 billion, like you really can't bring anything to the table.
But they looked pretty happy there. It's not like they were like
Well,
protesting.
they're not happy because the
anything.
minute they leave that environment, they're not going to be happy. They're just happy because they're all the same. They all have the same haircut. They all dress the same, smell the same, wear the same clothes, eat the same stuff. But then when they go home, they're like, oh man, what do? They do nothing.
Mhm. Hey, you know how you brought up like foreigners shouldn't be like in politics?
Hmm.
I was just thinking like,
Foreigners shouldn't be in politics.
but how about like Elon Musk and like what about him?
So Elon Musk wasn't born here, right? He was born in South
He's
Africa.
from South Africa.
That's really right. So unfortunately, I love Elon Musk. I think Elon Musk is great, but I'm going to stand on what I believe in. Like, no, he shouldn't be in politics. I love him. I think Elon Musk is great. I would vote for him, but moral conscious be like, no, like he can't because he's from South Africa.
But what's politics to you? Like, is it also like lobbying for stuff, like for certain laws, or like for certain business, or for like his interest in whatever he thinks is like gonna benefit America?
I mean, listen, Elon's a little different because he's so pro-America, right? So it's different. I would say that, like, in Canada, or no, for example, in Minnesota, the Somalian governor and mayors, right? Like they're actively saying, let's send money to Somalia. Let's send money there. Let's help them. Elon Musk doesn't say that. So that's where it's different. That's where it's like, it's pick and choose because Elon Musk can, we got to make South Africa great. We got to do this. No, he didn't say that. He's super pro-American. Elon Omar, how we pronounce it. No, we got to send money to Somalia. So that's where it's different. That's the thing. So would I have a problem with him? No. But would I still be like, I got to stand on what I believe in? Yes.
But sometimes if you stand on what you believe in, you might be missing out on like the genius that could like help a lot of stuff out or like help us progress quicker. You know what I mean?
It's a tough one. It depends.
How about this next clip on capitalism? We're talking about Elon Musk. What's this next clip on capitalism?
The thing that annoys you the most about capitalism?
The only people that really benefit are the top 0.003%.
Agreed. It's very simple. It's just way too imbalanced.
Capitalism is a system of evil.
The unfairness of the entire system.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you can't.
You think that putting other people down is the only way that you can win.
You can't say F capitalism and then be on the red carpet and be a multimillionaire. Like it's always, I don't get it. I don't get why it's a trend that these celebrities and these high value people that make millions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars on campaigns say F capitalism, but you're a millionaire and you're on the red carpet. What are you talking about? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And it's either A, they're genuinely stupid, which could be a very big possibility, or people are in their ears. But it's one of the, but you can't be this multi-millionaire and say F capitalism. It doesn't make sense.
I'm with you, dude. I think it's pretty stupid to say.
Everyone's capitalist. Everyone's a capitalist. Even if you're a leftist woke Starbucks barista on your Twitter making money off selling shirts to say F Donald Trump and the Republicans, well, you're a capitalist because you made money off it. You need money to survive. That's what it is.
Yeah, and the way I look at it too, it's like, you ever been to a post office?
Yeah.
What do you think about the service there?
Super, super slow.
You ever been to a DMV or anything like
I went there the other
state line?
day.
How terrible is that?
Actually, my experience wasn't bad. Mine was actually really quick.
No way. Where was it?
The one by Metro Zoo. I was in and out in 10 minutes.
Holy crap.
In and out.
Different time. All I'm saying is like a lot of the government run stuff is pretty dog water.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? It's pretty dog water, right? Like if the government could run like a restaurant, you like, and that was like the only thing you could go to, you'd be upset all the time. It'd be like going to the DMV or the post office. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we get amazing things and we get like the choice ultimately to pick where we want to go and that's why great businesses thrive, right? Because it's like it's a competition, right? The government would be out if it was the government running everything, like we'd be all mad. Like, you know, it's not like all like rainbows and roses on the other side of things, you know?
We have I don't know if you want to do it, Mikey, but we have the special game set up. We're kind of getting close to this, so it's going to take a little bit.
What game is this? What's it about?
Oh, it's just rank your favorite dictator.
Yeah, so look, I have it set up here where it's how cooked are they? Beyond cooked, diabolical, terrible, slightly cooked. At least they built roads, and we have tons of photos for them.
Why can't we have one that says I like them?
We can do that.
You could do like S tier, A tier,
Yeah.
B tier. Yeah.
Change it to S tier. I don't like this one because I might agree with some dictators.
Okay, how much I like.
Whenever you do it,
Right here,
Johnny Blaze says I hate capitalism. Net worth 6 M's. They're cooked. Eddie TG. Talk about the Chinese spy that was in Marin, California. I saw it. I didn't do my research completely yet. I'm planning on doing it. So I'm going to drop it next week. I'm going to make a video on it. I just didn't do my research completely on it, and I want to get more educated before I talk on it.
So you can literally just, like right here, it's green. I like them. Light green is slightly cooked, terrible, diabolical, and that's the ones that you hate. So we can just do that if you want. If you want to. It's not gonna be...
Oh, you wanted to go like S tier dictator?
I mean, it's just like...
No, okay, go.
Them however you want.
Just go to the green one.
Yeah.
Just change the green one to I like them. That's all I want you guys to do.
Okay.
Okay,
There you
cool.
Yeah,
Go.
I like them.
Okay. All right. Great.
So first one, Adolf.
You can. Where do we put him?
I mean,
Yeah,
this is an easy one to do.
Yes, it's between red and orange. You can put him in red.
All right.
And the reason why I was thinking, because even though someone is bad, I had to put myself in their shoes and go through their ideology. Because people do something for a reason. So I'm the type of person, like, even though I don't like them, I will put myself in their shoes and try to understand them.
All right.
Yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. Beyond cooked.
All right. Next up, we got Fidel Castro.
He's beyond cooked. He's the worst. He's worse than Fidel Castro's worse than Hitler.
All right. Next, we got Putin.
I like them. Put him all the way in green. Putin all the way in green.
Okay, why?
Because you know what I don't like? You can't say someone is bad when they're so pro their country. If you're so pro your country, why do you care if another country doesn't like you? You're so pro your country. And he can drive a tank. He was part of the Secret Service out there. I think he's a badass.
But you also just said you liked Hitler. What if he's pro Germany?
I said I like Hitler.
I mean, you didn't like Hitler, but he was pro Germany.
He was pro Germany, and I understand why he was pro Germany, because he did take Germany out of the worst recession they ever went through in their life, but his ideology behind it on what to do wasn't correct. Now, was he a good leader in taking his people out of a recession? Yeah. Was he a good leader in what he did to innocent people? No. It's very different. It's very, very different.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Next up, we have Diddy.
Put him as terrible.
All right.
He just got arrested for sex trafficking across state lines on legal prostitutes. That's literally what he got arrested for. He didn't get arrested for anything with children. He didn't get arrested with anything with the R word. He didn't get arrested with kidnapping. He got arrested and they charged him with sex trafficking with prostitutes who agreed to it legally. That's why he's just terrible.
How the hell did Diddy slip into this? Like, I'm seeing Osama bin Laden and like all these other people. Somehow he's just in this list.
Well, no. We have one of your favorites here, Kamala Harris.
She's a woman who would want to be president. She shouldn't even be allowed to be on the list, but she's beyond cooked. You can put Kamala Harris next to Fidel and Hitler.
Okay. We have Gaddafi.
Gaddafi?
Yeah, that's oof. I know where I would.
Gaddafi's the one from Africa, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Gaddafi, put him as slightly cooked. Gaddafi's not bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Gaddafi's not bad. He wanted to give his people electricity, free healthcare, and then Obama came from what I heard, and I got to say that for reasons. From what I heard, Obama came and took him out, so he's slightly cooked.
Okay, what about Saddam Hussein?
Saddam Hussein.
Come on, man.
Threat to
Come on, bro.
threat to America, so he should be on the worst of the worst.
Heard.
There we go.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay, we got Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Slightly cooked.
Okay. All right. Next.
He made them. He was so powerful. He made China build a great wall.
All right. Well, this is we got Joe Biden.
Joe Biden should be at the worst of the worst, but he's not even a dictator. He's not smart enough.
So where do you put him?
At the worst?
With Hitler and Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are just shitty people. What about
You're putting Joe Biden in the same category as them?
Is Justin Trudeau up there?
I have Greta Thunberg. She's not a dictator, but she's she's
What
just.
about Justin Trudeau?
Do you just want me to put?
No.
Do you want to put Greta and Beyond Cooked?
No. Okay.
Let's do the next one. I see him here. I'll say it. Kim Jong-un.
I like them. You can put Kim Jong-un green.
Why?
Because, yeah, is there poverty in North Korea? Sure. Just like in every country. There's poverty in every country. You go to South America, there's poverty. Now, do I agree they should have internet? No. Do I agree they should have this? No. But does he genuinely love his people? Yeah.
Okay.
Rocket Man. He loves them.
All right. What about?
I'm trying to get invited to North Korea, honestly.
What about the guy from Australia?
Who?
And the lead. What's his name? The prime minister.
Albanese? Albanese diabolical. 100% Albanese diabolical.
Diabolical. So he's slightly better than Kamala and Joe Biden.
He's better, but he's
Hitler.
diabolical.
Okay. What about Maduro from Venezuela?
Maduro, he's diabolical.
Joseph Stalin.
Stalin?
Stalin. Yeah, the Man of Steel. The original, insane, schizophrenic, hyper paranoid nationalist.
Diabolic, because I don't think he's worse than Hitler, and I don't think he's on the same level as him, but I think he's diabolical.
Okay, what about the current leader of China?
The president of China?
Xi Jinping?
Yeah.
He's just slightly cooked.
He's slightly cooked. All right, cool. Okay.
For the record, I like him.
I like him too, so he's just slightly cooked.
Just, for
All
the
right.
record.
And
I don't want to go to
it's a little
China one day.
controversial, but we just had to ask it. Netanyahu.
Netanyahu? I don't like him. I don't think he's diabolical. I think he's terrible. You can put him in the middle.
I'll put him with Diddy.
Okay. You put him with Diddy?
Yeah. Okay, we have Mussolini from Italy, back World War II days.
I mean, I know where he belongs.
I don't know anything about Mussolini, to be honest.
Well, just
Mikey,
know, yeah, dude.
you choose this one.
He took Hitler's side, dude.
Yeah.
But a lot of the Italians, here's the thing: a lot of the Italians love him because he enforced like holidays and rests for Italy, but he also took the wrong side. He joined Hitler. So
diabolical. Or
I'd put him in like diabolical because he was messed up, not as messed up as Hitler, but yeah, he's up there.
Okay, what about the current leader of India?
Got shot.
He's not bad. I like him.
All right. Boris Johnson from the UK.
You can.
He's just fried, right?
I don't know. I don't know that much. I forgot what happened. I don't know if he's woke or not. I forgot.
All right, we're gonna leave that out. Okay, the last two are pretty stupid. We have Osama bin Laden, not a dictator, but shitty person.
He's terrible, but it's not all his fault because he did work with America for the CIA. So I should tell you where America lands on its own.
All right, I'm putting him with
because in my opinion, 9/11 wasn't just a foreign threat. In my opinion, I think America had something to do with 9/11.
Brother, how you got Osama ranked higher or like in a better place than Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, dude?
Because
who actually have American interests, dude.
What do you mean? Osama used to be a CIA operative. America used to work with Osama bin Laden. Is that not true? Is it not on public record?
Dude, I don't know.
No, it's on public record. Osama was a CIA informative, and America loves to do that. They love to point the finger after they bring them in. They bring people in, and they put people in certain political figures, and then they point the finger. Well, you guys did it. That's why you got to come and get a trust bus and drain the swamp.
Osama's cooked, bro. Come on, man. That's the only answer, bro.
I said terrible, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna. I mean, the rest of the
Yo, yeah, Osama and Diddy are in the same ranking, dude.
I put the Somalian actor from Castaway.
Who?
I put the Somalian actor from that Tom Hanks movie. I don't know, but like he's just I don't know, Somalian, I guess, Somalian leader.
Gray has said public records can be manipulated. 100%. 100% public records could be manipulated, but unfortunately, in the 9/11 conspiracy, in my opinion, it's not. If you don't think, you know, the U.S., right, quote unquote, had something to do with it, like you're cooked. Like, it had something to do with it. We wanted to go to war with Iraq. 100% we wanted to. George Bush's dad wanted to go to a war with Iraq for ages. For ages, he wanted to go to war with them. But yeah.
So you love Kim Jong-un? No, you don't love. You like him.
I don't love him, but I think he cared about his people. Yeah, but do I think he's a bad person for not getting them internet and stuff like that? Yeah.
So who are the people that Nick liked the most on that list? Dave?
So let's go back to it. Sorry about that. I was looking at comments.
I just want to do a quick recap before we end tonight's.
Who he likes is Kim Jong-un, the leader of India, and Putin. Slightly cooked, we got Gaddafi.
Oh no, just give me who he likes. I want to know then like the opposite, like the people that he dislikes the most.
He hates Fidel Castro, Adolf Hitler, Kamala Harris, Saddam Hussein, and Joe Biden.
They're the same.
Yeah. 100%. Kamala Harris was... Joe Biden sold out the American people, and Kamala Harris was going to do it 2 times worse.
I love how you just brought them up.
It was. If Kamala Harris won, she would have sold us out, and Joe Biden already sold us out. You know what? You want to know why they're the worst of the worst? You want to know why they're worse?
What?
You want to know why they're worse than Osama and Saddam Hussein? Because at least with Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden, you can say whatever the hell you wanted, but it was proven record that Joe Biden was silencing her speech when Mark Zuckerberg came out and announced that their party, right, or whatever you want to call it, was trying to pay them to silence certain things on social media. And there's nothing more dangerous than freedom of speech.
And look at you speaking your mind right now.
Yeah, proven fact. Mark
Free as a bird.
Mark Zuckerberg came out and said that they were trying to pay him to silence everybody. There's nothing more powerful. There's nothing more detrimental and more hurtful to society than banning freedom of speech. Just like in UK, where 1,300 people already this year have been arrested for freedom of speech on the internet. You can't. There's nothing more diabolical than that.
I love it, man. Fat Rat said that's a perfect list. 100 emoji.
Yeah, it's a great list.
Well, we reached that time, Nick. What do you want to tell everybody at home, man?
All right, boys, listen. Tomorrow we have a new episode coming at 2 p.m. Eastern. So put your alarms. 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We're dropping an episode with Blair White. We're going to be out at 2 p.m. Follow us on Instagram. Go like the new reels we've been posting. We made a Kick. Go follow us on Kick. It's just the Nicky Gordo show. I'm going to start doing more stuff there. I'm not going to abandon this. I'm still going to do YouTube all the time, but I want to add Kick to it and do separate stuff on there as well. So follow us on Instagram, follow us on Kick, and then, yeah, that's about it.